Everybody, this is the monthly update for October of the cryptocurrencies. We always look at mainly at Bitcoin, but we'll as well look at Ethereum and a few altcoins, how they're doing. So originally thought that we had an S1 pattern here on the daily chart, but it's basically, well, it's morphing. It has morphed from the daily to the weekly chart. And now the pattern, well, it's still an S1, is now here on the weekly chart. It's a very clear and long stretch pattern. I mean, the longer it takes, the more energy is stored. And this gray line, well, this is the consolidation high of the prior consolidation here. That's back in end of 2001. This is a very important stop run level. Well, it's basically the last important level before the 100K, very big number. It's really close, right? I mean, in crypto terms, to get from 70 to 100, well, that might only be one month, right? Or even less, a few weeks. So it's really close, and we're basically chewing on this very important level. We have tried to go beyond it several times, right? So this is what we see here. And we've got lower highs. Well, that established the pattern. Well, the pattern is not yet complete. Well, we never know if it gets complete before moving off the chart. But this is one time frame high of the pattern. We did not yet get a 21 touch. I mean, this is crucial for cryptos. We need that touch, and we didn't get it. So I think we get another sell-off here, right, in the cryptos and Bitcoin, another sell-off, ideally, because we only have touched the 50. It's just a slight and shy touch from above. Ideally, we would really get like a big bearish weekly bar that best closes beyond the 50,000. That would shake out a good number of bulls that are sweating already what's going to happen up or down, because these are the two scenarios, right? If we cannot break higher, well, then we're basically looking for a strong pullback, which is great. I mean, this is great for getting in for a second position or scaling in, topping up. Well, then we're basically looking for a drop of 50%, right, down to the 30,000 level. So it's very interesting what's going to happen now. If price breaks to a new high, like without getting this strong sell-off, if price breaks to a new high, well, then I just have to assume that this is it, right? That we are actually going for the 100K and above. Now, what looks better? Let's have a look at Ethereum. Ethereum looks better because Ethereum has touched the 21. Ethereum is the second biggest crypto coin, so it has a weight, right? It has importance for the whole cryptocurrency market as well. This looks good. We've got a test bar. We've got a consolidation, not as long as with crypto, but it is a good pattern. And I mean, let's quickly go back to Bitcoin. If you have a look, this is a monthly. Let's go to the 3-month chart, the quarterly. Oh, I cannot move it to the quarterly. Okay, anyway, well, it looks super bullish, right? But we have to go over this important resistance level, and it just takes a bit more time. We might even see a sell-off. I would be very happy to see that. I'm already long, like my long-term investment position, and I'm happy to top up either if we get this signal, right, a strong sell-off plus a rebreak, or if we get down and get a touch back here to this old level, the long-term entry signal back here from that was last year, October last year. It was widely communicated in the Weekly Trader Insights newsletter. It was number 1 of Weekly Trader Insights. Now let's have a look here at some altcoins. As you know, some altcoins are front running Bitcoin, others are lagging. Let's have a look at the front runners, how they look like. So here we've got a pattern. So the patterns basically have moved as well from the daily to the weekly chart for most of the altcoins, and this is an S1. It has triggered. It's just sitting above the rebreak of this overall S1, right? So there's double pressure, a lot of power, and well, basically this is a momentum move, right? That's a fairly new coin. That's a 173 bagger. If it reaches its target up here, that's Rune. Rune worked quite well. Uni as well, right? After this overall S1 pattern, we see it here. We've got a smaller one here on the weekly chart as well. It triggered an entry. Let's have a look at Link as well. It's just about, right? It's very close to get a rebreak as well right after here the bigger one, the overall one. Now let's have a look at AVAX. AVAX is a smaller altcoin, very similar, right? We had this entry back down here of the S1, $16. It went up to $65, and now we've got basically the opportunity to get in with a very low risk idea, right? This is the risk, and basically we're trading this overall pattern for a big either loss side or a huge R multiple. You always need to be aware. I mean, you should not trade leverage, especially these altcoins, because they're very volatile, even more volatile than crypto and Ethereum. That's just an example. This is a smaller coin, so let's just assume you get in here at 35, and then the stop is down here. You get stopped out. Well, it's at 16, right? So that's a 50% a loss. So you don't go in leveraged. Be aware that if you get in and you get your initial stop loss gets hit, well, it's 50% less. This is why you want to do your asset allocation, right? You want to know how much money do you invest in. Is it $2,000? Well, are you fine to lose 1,000, right? 50% in order to make this and that amount. The potential there is basically, it goes from $1, this is the start of the momentum move, to $160. So that's a 160 bagger, right? 160. So that's quite amazing. So that's basically it, right? This is the game plan. You find to lose 50% of the funds you have invested, let's say 1,000, in order to make 160,000, right? So this is the idea here basically for cryptos overall. Let's have a look here at Ethereum. What would be let's have a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is more volatile too, less volatile. Let's have a look at it. So if you get in here 60,000 and it goes down here, so we're at 48. So that's 12, right? 12,000 stop. Well, there would be about 20%, right? Instead of the altcoin 50%. So this is it. Thank you.